You just crossed over into the female zone.
So I've seen some videos being posted about how women are saying that they want men to approach them, but I honestly don't think y'all do. You want the richest, hottest man in the room to approach you, but the reality for most of us is that he was never going to approach us in the first place. When you open that door, right, and you say like, oh, I want men to approach me, 99% of the men who will approach you will be chuds. Take it from me, like I've honestly never been approached by like a really cute, hot, eligible bachelor at a bar. And like I'm in my prime. The men who have approached me are honestly just annoying. The thing is, like that super hot guy that you want to approach you probably knows he's hot. Long story short, I think the guys that you would actually want to hit on you would hit on you if they wanted to. And I also think some of y'all just want male validation, which is something that you honestly shouldn't want.
Damn, skip me.
All right, sweetheart, so you're saying that the most men that approach you are chuds. No, I don't think that they're chuds. They're just average guys. But in your mind, you know, anything below a Chad or a Tyrone or a Rico or whatever the hell you want is a chud. Understandable, because obviously women think that they deserve more. And I don't think that this woman actually was born with this realization. I think after she's been approached by a bunch of average guys, she came to the realization that, oh, snap. That top 1% guy is not going to be interested in a mid like me. And believe it or not, sister, those so-called chuds are just the guys that are at your level. That's why they approach you, because, you know, we could say that in the sexual market value, they're your peers. They're not your inferiors. But it's good that you actually realize that Prince Charming isn't coming, because a top 1% guy, hell, a top 10% guy has got a lot more options. And most women out there actually think, oh, you know, Mr. Perfect is going to be out there and he's going to come for me, but he's not coming. Well, to be fair, he'll take you to Pound Town one night and he'll come that time, but he won't come a knocking again. Unless, of course, you really luck out and he decides to give you a spot on his roster, maybe like third or fourth tier. Hey, don't knock it, sweetheart. I mean, he is one of those top tier suave guys that you women are always drooling about. You know, the guys that you read about in those romance novels? The funny thing, in those romance novels, it makes it seem like these guys dedicated themselves to one woman. Well, they kind of do. They're main. And any extra spare time and energy, they'll give to the chicks on the roster. I.e., you'll get sloppy seconds. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I just found out that my son has a PS5 at his dad's house. I told him that he needs to go ahead and bring the console over here to share with his 6 siblings. If not, he's not allowed to go see his dad anymore. My son goes to his dad's house every weekend, and every time he comes back, he's always talking about, oh, you know, this is what I played on the PS5, and this is what I did, and blah, blah, blah. And his siblings here do not have that. And to me, I don't think it's fair. So I told him that if he wants to continue seeing his father, he needs to grab that PS5, bring it over here so his brothers and sisters could play with it. It's not fair that we here cannot afford it, but your dad can. That's not fair. And if I told him if he doesn't want to bring it over here, then he needs to go ahead and trash that PS5, because it's not fair that he has a gaming console and his other brothers and sisters don't. I told my son, next time you leave your dad's house, you make sure you pack that PS5 in your bag. And if you don't, we are going to have problems. There's going to be consequences for you not bringing it home.
You sure about that? You sure about that? Correction there, Queen. Your son's father has a PS5 in his house. You have absolutely no say or claim on that PS5 whatsoever. It's his dad's PS5. His son can play with it, but it's not his to take home. And you're doing an awesome job to alienate that boy from his father. You know what? Keep it up, because that boy's going to start seeing, oh, my dad is cool. My dad is offering me a lot of things. He can actually afford to give me a better life. You're the one who keeps holding me back. You're the one who keeps making me want to suffer. Listen, sister, if you decided to spread your legs for a bunch of different baby daddies, because apparently he's got siblings from other fathers, what you need to do is not punish your son because his dad is there being a good dad and giving him things that he can't get at home. What you should do is get up and go to the other baby daddies and demand things from them. If they're not giving you nothing, hey, it was your choice to sleep with the guy. It was your choice to open your legs for him. It was your choice to bring their seeds to full term. You decided to be a single mother. You decided to have all these kids. Nobody put a gun to your head. I don't care what you want to claim. Stop punishing your son for having a good father, because in the long run, you're not going to win this battle, honey. Yeah, you can confuse the boy for a while, but as he gets older, he's going to realize it wasn't his dad who was holding him back. It wasn't his dad who was denying him all these things. It was you demanding him to argue and fight and take things from his father. And somehow, some way, I'm pretty sure that there are women out there that believe that this queen right here is the mother of the year. Moving on.
I hate to say this. I really hate to say this. But, you know, ladies, men these days are just not interesting. They're not smart. They're not, they don't read books. They don't lay on the blanket, their pants rolled up, and make a picnic for you, and just do all the romantic things that men inherently we are taught that they will do for us if we're just good, right? And obey and be sweet and people please everyone with everyone and all of the things like we have to do. But they're walking around like they don't take care of themselves, like, or take pride in themselves. They just think they could just be themselves. But we're expected to be so put together and perfect and beautiful at all times. Just from society saying, you know. But regardless, men need to step it up if they think that they're even going to catch a woman like me or any one of you queens that I know. That all men, just where are they? Where are they? Please, someone tell me then. Please, because I know there's good men in this world. I'm raising 2 of them. But, you know. But where are they all? Just want to know. Anyone?
Men have to step up to catch a woman like you. Well, maybe they don't want to catch a woman like you because you're saying that, oh, we have to be perfect at all times. Wait a second, hold up. Who said that? I'm really fascinated where this woman pulled this out of. What 4th point of contact did you pull that BS from? No man tells a woman that you have to be perfect at all times. Men actually are very straightforward what they want. They don't want a whole lot. Men have a very clear list of what they want out of a woman. You're the one who's actually demanding a lot. I mean, this short list alone. You said, oh, they're not interesting, they're not smart, they don't read books, they don't make picnics for you. You mean on top of everything else that was already expected for them, you want that stuff too? You want a bag of chips with that too? Listen, sweetheart, let me tell you something. You're not all that. I mean, you're a single mother. Already your value is lower, far lower than you think it is. And note, again, you being a single mother with 2 children already, that off rip, men already know that you're going to be demanding a lot. You haven't said a damn thing that you're offering. Now, one thing have you said that men would get from doing all these things for you? Because you said already, well, society said that men are going to do these things for me. Here we go. You know, that part I would tailor a little bit. Society doesn't say that. Women say that. Women tell other women that. Most men will clearly say, if you be a traditional woman, I will be a traditional man. That's not perfect. That's just saying, hey, I will do XYZ things if you do ABC things. But obviously you believe that ABC things, oh, that's demanding perfection from me. Maybe you should scale it back. Realize that you're not a 10. Hell, you're not even a 6. And understand that since you offer so little and demand so much, that's why you can't find a man. And even if you found one, sister, I don't think you'll be able to keep one. Moving on.
I am so completely irritated in this day and age with men. I'm going to rant today. I'm going to rant right now. Okay? I don't get it. I really don't get it. You meet people, you text for like a week or so, and then they fade out. Then you meet or you text people, whatever the case is, and it's okay for them to be disrespectful and stay stupid to you. And I cut them off, and it's like, no, I love the block button. Oh my God, I am learning the block button and every app that I'm and I'm not even on a dating app, right? So it's not even dating apps that I'm on. So it's not even that. It's between Facebook, Instagram, even on TikTok. Sometimes I'll post on Snapchat filter pictures, and there's some on there, and it's like I have to block so many male men or boys or whatever is out there. You know, do I look like a sex object? Like, for reals? I mean, I'm flattered. Thank you very much. I am flattered, but really the disrespect that I am getting at the age of 53, and I am so over it. I am over it. And the thing that I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. You men out here got to do better. You guys say you guys want this and you guys want that and you guys want this and you guys go through this and oh my God, and you know, us ladies and us women and da-da-da, and then you guys turn around and be just as bad. Just as bad. How are you gonna text somebody and then invite them to your place? You haven't even met them yet. That gave me anxiety. That gave me anxiety. I was like, nah. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. That's not what I want. Oh my God. I am over it. I am over it. This internet or just meeting men, boys at this point, because you gotta be saying some stupid ass. Let me tell you, you guys are disrespectful. A lot of men are very disrespectful. And I am so over it.
Oh, well, you're over it. Okay, my elder post-wall queen, you got to understand, you may be over it now, but I promise you that a lot of those men, when they started talking to you, they were already over it. Okay, listen, I'm going to be very fair here. I'm going to try to be as neutral as possible because I understand that my female viewers who write to me say that I get too harsh sometimes. Okay, fam, I'm going to use this elderly woman in her 50s as a good example as what I'm talking about. First of all, you women always say that you want men to be honest, upfront. Say what you want. So this woman right here is complaining about what? About those men being upfront with what they want. Notice she said, oh, they quickly tell me to come over and do these things. You haven't even met me. So notice how when men actually are upfront and do what you women say, you should do from rip. Look at the reaction. This is why men who are interested in you will actually lie. They're not going to tell you what they want up front because they're going to try to finesse you to get what they want. Now, that set aside, why were they like this with this woman? Well, it's because her sexual market value is way lower than she believes it is. She says, oh, it's not what I want. Okay. And these men don't owe you what you want. In fact, they're not interested in even entertaining that. The way they see it is, okay, you know what? I'm not going to put a whole lot of time into this. I'm going to shoot my shot. Just tell her exactly what I want straight up. And if she says no, you're disgusting? Okay, bye. What did I miss out on? I bet 90% plus of all the guys that shot their shot with her were looking at her as a slow Tuesday girl. They were thinking she has no value to speak of. So there's really no reason to put a lot of effort or resources into trying to get her. Ladies, the moment you stop and realize, hey, this is what's going on, this is why you're getting treated this way, is the moment you're going to realize why female dating advice is one of the worst types of dating advice you can get out there in modern times. You ladies created this market, men just adapted.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.